Oh boy, here we go. Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm logging into the world of Warcraft. And I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I've logged in on my main account on Linux. Now, if you don't know, recently I made a switch. I've been a Windows gamer for basically as long as there's been Windows, and a DOS gamer before that. So... well, and before there was DOS, I was gaming on other systems. I'll go ahead and reveal a little bit about myself. My first personal home computer that I ever had and that I started my gaming journey on was a TRS-80, specifically the Coco, as it was popularly called by a lot of people. Let's see. So I've been gaming, well, on a PC for as long as there have been PCs. And only until just about 2 months ago, I was gaming almost exclusively on Windows most of the time. Well, this is Linux. So I'm on a Zorin 18 core, which has some nice optimizations for gaming in the latest Linux kernel. And I'm getting back into the world of Warcraft. I had been busy with... school, going to school full-time and working 2 jobs. I still work the 2 jobs, but I'm done with school. And I want to get back in a while, but there have been things that have been surprising me about how the World of Warcraft has changed a little bit here and there. So I thought one good way to get reacquainted with WoW would be to create a new character. And of course, it has to be a Forsaken character. And here, let's see. Now, I want to get my character reacquainted with WoW through dungeons, and one of the easiest way to get queues in dungeons is to be a healer. Unfortunately, the Forsaken kind of get a bum rap here. They don't get a lot of options to be a healer. It's either priest or monk, and I think I like priest a little bit better. So let's go ahead and make a Forsaken priest. And let's make her look pretty dead. Gotta be a proper bony... She's not here to win any beauty contests. The Bride. This is a reference to The Bride of Frankenstein. I like this look. It looks like she was just fished out of the river. Yeah, putrid is fine. Jaw features. Toothy. There we go. Yep, we'll go with Toothy. And for eye color, there we go. Nice reddish hue. Make her a little bit more sinister. We'll keep her eyesight in both eyes. I mean, she's already dead. Can't make it any worse. This is always the hard part, is coming up with a name. You know what? Here, let's see what the random can come up with. You know, that's actually okay. Now, how can I actually say this name? Dayaseshani? Yeah, but I'd like her name to have less syllables, though. I'm sure that's taken. Yeah. There we go. Can't go wrong with an X. Diox. I don't know what that would be inspired by, but it's easier to say. Now, we could go for the Exile's Reach, or Death Knell itself. The Exile's Reach was added recently in order to help characters get acquainted with the World of Warcraft. It's a simpler, probably faster way to level, but you know what? I'm going to go the traditional way. We'll go to Death Knell. And the nice thing is that I have Zygor to help me, so that she'll be able to level up quickly, and then as soon as she's able to queue for dungeons, she will just blast to the top as a healer. But for now, she's going to have to slug it out like everybody else for those first... let's see, I don't think the Dungeon Finder becomes available until level... Is it level 10 or level 15? To be honest, I don't even know anymore. It's been so long since I created a new character.
Though Lady Sylvanas and her Forsaken finally took vengeance upon their hated enemy, the Lich King, their dark crusade in Northrend proved costly. Betrayed by Grand Apothecary Putrus at the Battle of Wrathgate, the Forsaken's devious plague of death was unleashed upon both the Alliance and the Horde to calamitous effect. Unbeknownst to Sylvanas, Putrus and his demonic ally, Veramathras, had taken control of the Undercity. As a result, the Forsaken were wrongly blamed for the traitor's atrocities. Though the Undercity was eventually retaken, Sylvanas and her followers still bear the weight of Putrus' sins. Mistrusted by the other members of the Horde, the Forsaken must now prove their loyalty to the cause and redeem themselves from their supposed treachery. To this end, Sylvanas has bolstered her defenses within the Tirisfal Glades and readied her undead forces for any contingency. As one of the Forsaken, you must use your cunning and viciousness to slay any who would pose a threat to Sylvanas' rule, be they human, undead, or otherwise.
Time to recruit a new Forsaken, which means you got to dig them up. And let's see, I'm letting everything catch up here. Zygor's waking up. And it's like, okay, welcome to Zygor. Now, Zygor is set to turn in these quests for me automatically in order to make things a little quicker. Now, let's get a couple things out of the way. Let's see, this warband thing. We can probably put that over here. And I like number 2 to be my offensive key.
I'm listening.
Okay, go downstairs inside the crypt. I remember being kind of confused. I was like, but the dot says here. It doesn't give you an elevation marker, but Zygor does tell you, hey, you got to go down here. If you're not familiar with Zygor, this is actually a paid add-on. It helps with quest completions, providing advice on how to make gold, and it's updated regularly, and that's why it's paid. It'll do little things like sell all my junk for me automatically whenever I go to a vendor, so it'll automatically vendor all the gray items, gives me advice as to what things to... Okay, good. Now I have to go back up in order to turn in. If you'd like my invite code for Zygor, you can always send me an email. Oh, and the email to send it to would be joe@joes.tv. I'll try to remember to put that in either the description of the video or somewhere in the comments. Okay, so now we're helping someone. Yeah, the way that Zygor works is that I have to send, I have to have an email address to send the thing to in order for you to get the little invite code. I wish it was just like a URL that I could give to you and then everyone could pass it around, but no, they want an email address. You know how these things are. And if you're curious, if anyone wants to take me up on that offer, it helps me to afford Zygor more cheaply. So thanks for the help if you choose to sign up for that.
That better be good. Goodbye.
Some Forsaken wake up in denial that they are Forsaken. Well, and here's another example.
My blade stays sharp.
Yeah, she still thinks that she's human.
There's much to be done.
It's like, sorry, Lillian, now you're one of us. No! No, you're lying. I can't be. Oh, but before we do that, mindless zombies. I like to try and turn everything in at once. Oh, you know what? One other thing. This isn't my first rodeo. Why am I walking around in rags? I have heirlooms. Ta-da! And since this is my main account, that heirloom also includes a ring. So on my backup account, I still haven't earned an heirloom ring yet, but here whoops, oh shoot. I didn't mean for that one. Let's look color coordinated. Nice amulet. Couple of trinkets. So these are all heirlooms that I've earned and upgraded over the years. 6 of 6, but now they've added another level. So I could upgrade these further because, yeah, current expansion, I assume. So that'll go on my to-do list. Whoa, they just straight up give you a 30-slot bag? In the old days, yeah, that was a Mohawk grenades. This was from an interesting promotion with Mr. T, and you can throw that on people and give them Mohawks. Oh, increased experience from killing monsters for 2 hours. You know what? We're going to use that right now. Heck yeah. This will help us in order to get to level 10 faster. All right, so now she is decked out in a snazzy set of gear. Oops, I forgot my cloak, did I? I thought I picked the cloak up. All right, back to heirlooms. There we go. Ancient Blood Moon Cloak. There we go. All right, so now we have the full set, and we get our set bonus. Rested experience consumed is reduced by 30%. Out of combat regeneration, blah, blah, blah. Gaining levels triggers burst of knowledge. So there are good reasons to go ahead and grind a set of heirloom gear. Makes your alts easier to level in the future. After all, they want to encourage you to play more WoW, right? Whoops. Oh, and that's something I've got to fix. Every character, I wish I could just set that as a permanent thing. We need auto loot. Okay, and this is actually the last day of a new month. So I want to... I've been kind of busy and I haven't been able to play anything. Oh, yeah, feature's not yet available. So I don't have any points towards my adventurer's guide on this account. I'm gonna blast through it and get all the points in one day, hopefully, so I can get the little end of month bonus before it's gone. Now that I have time to play WoW again.
I need a target.
Yeah, so basically I have until midnight. Oh, whoops. I guess I'm getting too enthralled with killing things. I already got my quota. Something else, come to think of it. Because again, it's not her first... Oh, Savage Crimson Battle Turtle. I wonder what this is from. I have no idea where this came from. Oh, from the trading post. I must have picked it up at some point. There it is. This is what I'm looking for. Something else that I've earned for my character. A mount that I can use at level... Well, I could use it at level 1. I'm at level 2 right now, but...
What do you require? Trust no one.
Okay, she'll be able to get to level 10 pretty quickly. Alright, now she has flash healing. Put that on 3. It'll be easier.
What is it?
After all, if I have to grind a few levels, might as well do it in style, huh? Oh, I don't even have to get out in order to be like, yeah, this guy, grab that guy, yeah, pick up my laundry here. Yeah. This guy, give me that guy. Oh, okay, that was 6 of 6. All right, so we have all the bodies that we need. Now it's just basically cleaning things out here a little. Ah, and now I get a shield. So Power Word Shield will help me here as it absorbs damage. It's very temporary, so only cast it as needed. Oh, whoops. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I just feel the need to kill.
What now?
Oh, and I think it's telling me that I'm supposed to be doing it in a different order here. It's like, whoops. I completely ran past this guy.
What now?
There we go. Now I'm supposed to be slaying things. I'm just eager to kill.
Speak quickly.
No.
Watch your back.
It's been a while, but I do remember some of the quests here. I just have to actually look at Zygor. I mean, it's here to help me after all. The fun thing is that Zygor will also help you in dungeons. One of the things that, at least in the past, that kind of dissuades me from some group content is that, for example, I'll take a break from WoW, you know, for a while, and I'll come back. And then I find myself in a random dungeon I'm not familiar with. And if you dare ask any questions about how the dungeon works, I've had groups kick me. And so it's like crud, you know? So Zygor will pop up little things about the fights and tell you what to do, and that way you don't have to ask anybody. Yeah, I always hate these people that like to ridicule you for asking questions as if anyone was born knowing how anything worked. Yeah. They always have this guild mentality. Oh, you don't know that? Why are you even playing this game? Why don't you install me in? So in turn, that's, if you've ever noticed things where I'm like really patient with people, that's why. Because I never liked it when it was done to me. Okay, there are the corpses. And I guess he's going to have his way with, with the dead. I'm not going to ask. Okay, upgrades available according to Zygor. Yes, I agree. And no, I do not. Because here it wants to offer me a new staff, but the staff that I have levels with me, so I prefer that one. That's the nice thing about the heirloom items, is I'll be able to wear these for a very long time. Oh, is it behind the church? Or, oh, did I miss something inside the church? I guess so. Yeah, a little follow-up here.
Hello.
Show Lillian her reflection. Yeah, she's still in denial that she is forsaken. She needs our help to realize that she's not pretty anymore. You're not hideous. Lillian, you're one of us. Here, look in this mirror. See for yourself.
Keep your guard up.
You're a new kind of pretty. You don't understand. I can't be undead. Not me, not now. Yeah, she's not very happy to be back from the dead. It's like, okay, I showed her her picture in the mirror. She's not happy. Okay, so now there's a new quest giver out here that we need to find.
What would you ask of death?
And he has basically a little fetch quest for us. So I have to collect some items from these creatures. Of course, the drop rate is not going to be good. It's like, didn't he have 4 paws? How come I only get 1? Yeah, I once had this girlfriend who carried around a rabbit's foot, and which I thought was kind of odd because she was this staunch, I love animals and I never do anything to hurt animals. And I asked her about it, and she said, well, it's not real. I was like, oh, yes, it is. And I took her little rabbit's foot, and I peeled back the little hair on it, and I showed her the bones, and then she cried and cried and cried. And sometimes I wonder if I should let women that I know live with their delusions or show them reality, even though it's going to hurt their feelings. I usually skew towards sticking with reality if it's somebody that I care about. If it's someone who's not important to me, I'll just say, yep, you're right, you know, whatever you say, and not fight with someone who's deluded. But I just can't abide it in people I care about. I'm like, look, I'm sorry, it's going to hurt your feelings, but this is the way life is. Okay, great. Got everything. Nice to level in style. In vanilla WoW, we didn't get mounts, let's see, I mean, it's going to sound very boomery. It's like, back in my day, we ran until level 40 and we liked it. Both ways, in the snow, uphill. You know. And boy, affording a mount back then, oh, it was expensive. It was hard to grind gold. And that's part of the reason, I think, why when the store-bought mounts came out, the very first mount was the infamous Sparkle Pony, the Celestial Steed. I bought it. I bought it because every time I created a new character, boy, there was that level grind and grinding all that gold, and that pony saved me a lot of gold because right away you had a mount that was both a ground mount and a flying mount. So you saved all that gold on buying a mount, and all of your characters throughout all of BattleNet, you know, on every realm got to have it. So that first mount was fantastic. And the nice thing is that now you don't even have to spend real money in order to get that level of benefit if you get one of the mounts from the trading post. So in some ways, the little mount system has gotten better. I remember because I was such a casual player and I was terrible at grinding gold, my very first mount, because back then they had multiple levels too. There was like the regular mount, and then later, you know, at 40, and then later at 60, you got your legendary mount, and it was faster, and it was also proportionally more expensive. Some friends of mine saw me still running around at like level 45 or 46 and took up a collection and donated me the gold for my very first mount because I just wasn't very good at grinding gold. I, you know, always working, never seemed to have enough time. Okay, nightweb spiders inside. So these are the bigger ones. Let's see. Yeah, we can have Fortitude on at the same time. So this is a little buff. And as you can see, it gives me more stamina. And it lasts for an hour. So it's a benefit that a priest brings to a group. So that'll be something I need to do, is get a healer add-on in order to make it easier to heal people. Now, I'll admit that I've used Healbot all these years. That's just what I knew. And then I was in a guild recently where they're like, well, Healbot is so old, anyone who uses that doesn't know how to play. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, with my Healbot add-on, not admitting what I'm using. I'm like, yeah, that Healbot. Yeah. It's like, whatever. Again, I don't fight with people that I don't care about. Just like, yep, you're right. Incidentally, that type of thinking and how to deal with people, I got from the idea from Keanu Reeves. He mentioned in one interview that you run into people with, shall we say, colorful viewpoints all the time, And, you know, he doesn't fight with anyone. He's like, yep, you're right. No matter how absurd it is, you know, the world is flat, it's run by reptilians, you know, Bigfoot is up there in a UFO watching you right now, waiting for you to go to sleep so he can abduct you and the Greys can probe you. And Keanu will be like, yep, you're right. Yeah. So, yeah, if it's someone I don't care about, I just smile and just agree with them. Yeah. It's like, yep, tell me more. Yeah. Oh, I've already killed everything. I need to turn in. I'm still having fun killing stuff. Okay, let's see what you got.
What is it? Speak quickly. What would you ask of death?
Ah, some Scarlet Crusaders. Not too far away. And they're pretty hostile. Ah, the Rot Brain? Oh. These used to be Scarlet Crusaders. I guess I'm thinking of... Okay, put up a little shield and hit the marshal here. Yeah, at this level I don't have a lot of abilities, so it's mostly very spammy stuff. It's like smite, 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 smite. Okay, just a few more of the Rot Brain Undead. Whoops. Well, I was gonna let you live. But you said no. Right. You know, there might be some other benefits to being in a guild. So here's a little something. Let's see, I'm going to select my role, DPS or healer. And whoops. Oh. Ghosts of Red October. I haven't heard of them. Here we go. This is the guild that I started in the World of Warcraft. Now, it's a very quiet leveling guild. We don't have any demands of the members, as it mentions here. Yeah, I could be anything. Who knows? So if you want to join us and you're on Doomhammer, let's see. What is the other... shoot. I forgot what the name of the sister realm is. You'd be able to apply directly. Now, the World of Warcraft has changed. It's actually possible to invite members from any realm in North America, but you have to whisper someone in order to get that invite, because you can only scan guilds to search to apply to on your local realm or your sister realm. So if you're on Area 52, for example, you could still join, Red October on Doomhammer as a cross-realm guildmate. But you'll have to whisper somebody in order to be able to do that. Actually, what I could do is, if there's actually any interest from anyone in North America in joining our guild and having some fun together as the new expansion comes out, I could probably have like a little recruitment event where I'll flip on stream and say, okay, I'm online on this character, whisper me, and I'll send you an invite. Things are a little different than the last time I was here. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh. I finally found the entrance.
This had better be good.
Ta-da! All right. Oh, that was quick. Did I already get all my traveler stuff for this month? Well, let's go. Gotta go to the Traveler's Post in a capital city. Trading post. Well, then let's head over. I'll be honest, I don't even know if there is a trading post in the other city. I don't think there is. I think it has to be Orgrimmar. So, let's go ahead and head to the capital. Because that was the whole point was... oh, wait a minute. Now it won't let me see it. It let me see it for a moment there, but I guess I can't normally open it until level 10. I believe this month's reward is a set of regalia, so... I do enjoy collecting transmogs. It didn't look like anything that I was particularly interested in, but I'll collect it anyways because I earned it. Let's see. Oh, and let's discover the flight point here. If I haven't already. Oh, I already have all these flight points? Wow.
Trust no one.
That's another boomer take. It's like, back in my day, you had to discover all the flight points. It was a whole lot of running. Oh, speaking of which, I do recall that there's an heirloom for that. Is it an heirloom? Or is it a toy? Ah, it's probably a toy. So, I've got a few toys in here. Not too many. I've not been as voracious a toy collector as I have been of transmogs and mounts. Where is that silly thing? Oh, here we go. Scouting map. Eastern Kingdoms. Okay, this one's Alliance only. Scouting map of Kalimdor. Ah, this is the Horde one. So Eastern Kingdoms. Okay. So that way, yeah, for sure I've got all the flight points. Like I said, it's designed specifically to make it easier to level an alternate character. Oh, good grief. Am I on the right tower? Yes, I am. I guess the other one goes to Stranglethorn Vale. Yeah, there used to be a Zeppelin that would dock there and you could head into the city, but since the Undercity is phased based on what point of the story you're at, there are two versions of the Undercity, so now they no longer have direct service. Ah, good to be in the capital. Okay. Let's see what these look like. Oh, it's a new set. All right. Let's see what the set looks like. Vengeful Regalia of the Crusader. I know, it's not quite my look, but yeah, like I said, I collect it anyways. Maybe it'll look better on another type of character than my bony priest. All right, well, that was the most important thing I was planning on doing today, was finally getting the last of the stuff I needed, because I hadn't been playing much this month, in order to be sure and get that, so that... well, and let's double check and make sure now that I'm here at the trading post that there aren't any mounts or other goodies that I'd like to get.
It's good fortune seeing you.
Looks kind of peasant. Yeah, villagers' city attire. It's actually a kind of a nice sword. Some of my other characters that use swords might be able to use that. Crest of Unending Woe. Looks like it's vomiting. Oh, I gotta get the Iron Chain Kini. Yep. Alright, so... add to cart. Sweatsuit? Okay, sometimes WoW is just funny. Okay, so one on the back isn't enough. You can always get it as a shield. Sorcerer's Brick Garb. So it's a combination of hat and cloak. The perfect outfit for all your mysterious magic-related needs. Comes with pockets that may or may not lead to different dimensions. There's a nice little quiver. That would look good on a Blood Elf. Crimson Crescent Axe. Nice bow. Well, at the time this is recorded in late January of 2026, well, the United States is going through some winter. I bet a lot of people would like a little hat like that to wear. And there's that turtle that was waiting for me, so I must have picked it up last time I logged in, and I just hadn't unwrapped it yet. Golden clockwork attire. Wow, this is very steampunkish. I actually kind of like that. Clockwork hammer. Long-range golden clock stopper. Yeah. Steam-powered golden cloak. Clockwork doomfist. Clockwork defender. Yeah, and I already have the other mounts that the mount that's on offer. I think I picked this up last year. And the wind-up woofy. I like collecting pets. Okay, well, I guess that's it. So we'll just get the Iron Chain Kini. That will be available in my collections to dress my other female characters in.
Safe
Although,
journeys.
I don't think my priest is going to wear that. Although, speaking of which,
I seen you around here before.
oh, I get some gold in my war bank. Here, let's withdraw a little gold.
Go get him, champ.
Okay, let's see, where is this guy? Someplace in here. Let's assume I have him on this account. I think I do. There's an ethereal. Yeah, I'll just search. Yeah, there we go. Ethereal transmogrifier. I probably scrolled past him and didn't even see it. Okay, get out here. Time to snazz her up. Do we have any sets that look nice? Like a Dark Ranger priest? Looks a little strange. It's very night elfish. I love how the transmogs can be completely antithetical to whatever your character class is. What? Hey, wait a minute. I was clicking on this. Is it saying no? Ah, this one's a no. But this one's a yes. If I wanted to. Maybe this has incomplete... no, it says it's complete. I wonder why this one's a no. And this one's incomplete. Heritage armor set Volpera? Well, I don't think an undead can wear that. Well, here, maybe we can just make her a custom set. Oh, I see the problem. She has a lot of gear on that can't be transmogged at the moment. So that's going to be an issue. I'm not really into cloaks and whatnot, so we'll just drop that. Well, unless she's advertising the Horde. But, nah, it doesn't look right on a priest. Oh, the Scourge. You know, we could make her an undead pirate. You know what? Why not? We'll go with a pirate theme. All right, well... Oh, you must be level 10 or higher to transmogrify this appearance? That's ridiculous. All right, well then I guess I will come back to this let me get up a few levels, and then we'll see about transmogging her upwards. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, we can head back to the Undead Lands and get those last few levels. And then after that, we'll be able to jump into random dungeons. Oh, and transmogrify and look snazzy. Whoops. Oh, and because I hadn't set my Hearthstone anyplace else, I wind up back here in Death Knell. Yeah, it used to be there was a quest to go all the way down at the bottom of that mine and kill a boss. I guess they've removed that quest. Okay, so I need to go in and accept a quest called the Fields of Grief. That I do remember. We're going to go have fun with pumpkins and Scarlet Crusader farmers, I believe. Okay, it's inside the building. Let me guess, I probably have to go down. Oh, no, he's right here. Okay, let's see. And, oh, upstairs, ever so lonely.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we're grabbing pumpkins and killing farmers and doing all kinds of fun undead stuff. Let's refresh our fortitude. Now, of course, the farmers aren't going to be very happy about me taking their pumpkins, and they're going to want to fight about it. And we're going to explain to them the error of their ways. Yeah, put up a little shield. Interesting that the decrepit Darkhounds don't seem to attack the farmers. One thing I'm very curious about is, as I level this character up, is to see how well the one-button assist works. So Blizzard added what they refer to as the one-button assist, where you can kind of like button mash your way to victory. But for a healer, especially one that goes into a dungeon, I'm curious to see what that one-button assist is going to recommend. Whenever I write macros for a healer, usually what I like to do is I'll make a one-button macro. But that macro makes decisions. So if it's casting on a friendly character, it casts heals. If it's an unfriendly character, it'll DPS them. I'm wondering whether or not Blizzard set theirs up to do the same thing or not. If not, well, then this character will just need my traditional macro treatment, where I'll write macros in order to be able to level her up quickly. But if it takes into account, you know, friendly and enemy, and helps or hurts them as appropriate, then, well, that'll be a good thing. Might be able to one-button her all the way to 80. I know, there are some hardcore WoW purists out there that are cringing at the idea, but I've always done it that way. As long as I played WoW, I would just write macros, and, you know, everyone's like, wow, he hits all his cooldowns, he's so quick. And it's like, I'm like, number two, 222, yeah. Heck, you could tank with one button. Just like, you know, smack, 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 you know. one of the perks of being undead is that if I feel the need to heal myself, I can just eat the dead. My very first character in the world of Warcraft was a Forsaken, and because I had this cannibalize ability, I never bothered to learn cooking. Probably not until, I don't know, the first 3 expansions. I just ate people. Because I played that character hardcore. Woo! Constantly. That was basically my only real character, was that Forsaken. And so I just never had the need to learn how to cook, because I would just eat people. Capture a vile fin, not kill them. Let's see, how am I supposed to do that? Is there something in my inventory? Yes. Valfin captured. I had a feeling. Great, we're going to be level 10 in no time. Oh, and then I'll have to go and see about getting a healing add-on. I'll see whether or not I get Healbot, or maybe I'll try something new. I remember, like I said, that one guild was like, oh, nobody should use Healbot anymore. And they mentioned some add-on I'd never heard of, because I hadn't kept up on what's the latest and greatest add-ons. And so I will look around and I will see what it is that looks like it might be good. Now, does it want me to turn in upstairs first? Nope, I'm not done with him. Alright, I'll just manually turn these in. I don't know what it wants. I think Zygor wants me to do things in a specific order, but... Alright, level 8. Oh. Upstairs, inside the building, the Murloc has to get close to the bed. Oh. I was supposed to drag the Murloc on a leash all the way here. Good grief. That's what it's honked off about. This one's going to be a pain. Alright, let's try this again. My Murloc got away. I thought that he like went in my bag or something. Because I threw the little leash out to him. And let's see. Here's our Murloc leash. I'll keep it on the bar so it's easier. Oh, and I still have some Scarlet Warriors to slay. You know what, let's do that too. More XP. So we need to take care of these Scarlet Warriors, make sure that we have the Murloc on a leash, which means that I probably can't mount up. I'll probably have to walk him over there. I've always suspected that somebody, when generating these quests, figured, you know, that they would build in a certain amount of padding time to each quest to make sure that you couldn't blast through them past a certain rate. They want things to take a certain amount of time in order to keep you engaged with the game. And something that supports that theory was during the Legion expansion, there were these great add-ons. I had so much fun with them. I've got lots of videos here on the channel of me using them, and they're now all banned because Blizzard, you know, hates fun. So I forget the name of the add-ons, but basically the idea is that they had these world quests that required a group, and it'll be like kill some world boss or do something else, and you had to have like basically a raid level of people. So normally if you're on a given realm, you're sitting around waiting for that to happen. But if you join a group, because Battle.net allows you to cross-realm play, you can join into someone else's realm phase or, you know, world level or layer, however you want to say it. And let's see, I need warriors over here, not farmers, yeah. And that way you could, instead of waiting around for these bosses to spawn, you could just switch to a layer that already had one. And other people that had this add-on were basically announcing, hey, my layer has a boss, join me and you can hit the boss right now. And it worked great. So instead of wandering around all day to complete a couple of world quests because you're sitting there waiting for spawns, you could get them done in like 5-10 minutes. Be like boom, 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 you know, joining different groups, switching, you know, different realm phases, and just get it done. Well, apparently Blizzard didn't like that. They're like, oh, you're getting treasure too fast, you know, because there's a lot of gold associated with it and various different drops, and they didn't like the fact that people could sit there and use their system. You know, they set it up to where we could play cross-realm because they had a fall-off in terms of membership. So they instituted that system, and people are like, okay, great. Here, I'll invite my friends to my realm and tell them the boss is here. And then suddenly they didn't like that. So that add-on got banned. But while it was up, woo, it was fun. I could log in, do all my world quests in like half an hour for the day, and then log out. And that freed up the limited resources for other people to play, because Blizzard was rather notorious for... at the time, they knew what the capacity of how many subscriptions they sold, and they knew that the hardware could not support it, so they'd just wait for a certain amount of people to quit to where you could finally log in reliably. Because it was like that for every expansion, it seemed like. It's like, new expansion comes out, servers are overloaded. It's like that for a few months until some people get frustrated and quit, and then it kind of balances out. To where the servers remain at 100% utilization all the time. But, oh, here we are. Lillian! No! She tried to go back to them.
Do not linger.
Is that her father? Oh, no, he talked to her father. He denounces you as a daughter and has ordered that you be executed immediately. Daddy, no! So she was a Scarlet Crusader. And because she's now undead, she is denounced.
My blade stays sharp. Keep your guard up.
It's a sad story. Here, let's see if I can survive. I didn't feel like running back down again. Alright, let's see if we can get a fresh Murloc buddy to go with us. I'll let you live if you leave me alone. You chose death. invalid target, huh? Alright, gotcha. There we go. Alright, now I got a little buddy. Now we'll lead our little buddy back and be able to turn this quest in. And I'm not going to mount up, otherwise I could lose my buddy. Whoops! Are all you Scarlet Crusaders so eager to die? Let me oblige you. I love how they're just carrying around cheese. Yeah. Okay, you can't see it, but I guess there's a leash there. So I've got him on a leash. I'm like, follow me, little buddy. Okay, well, now he's got a new little Murloc buddy to have fun with.
What is it? Speak quickly. Trust no one. Embrace the shadow.
All right, 50 quests. Yeah, this current month will end in 21 hours, but I'm all done, so that's okay. Too bad I can't get credit for what I'm doing and have it go towards next month's. Marrow petal stalks, huh? Out here someplace? Oh, underwater. I don't think I've done this before. I don't know when they added this quest. One thing I always thought was odd about the Forsaken is they can drown. It's like, but I'm dead. Why should I need to breathe? But, oh well. One of those things in the World of Warcraft that just don't make any sense. Although I notice it's not showing me a breath meter. Have they removed that mechanic? Ah, we're almost there. Well, I'm looking at the timer, and this is probably going to be, I'll go ahead and we'll probably end the video after this turn-in, because we're getting to that point. Don't want this to go too long. I'll do a little research about what add-ons might be good for a priest these days, and we'll come back in the next episode and finish getting to level 10, and then start jumping into random dungeons for fun as I get reacquainted with the World of Warcraft. Oh, and this is not the turn-in, apparently. I have more things to collect. Oh, good grief, and it's way down here. I wasn't paying attention. This guy gave me a whole shopping list of things to find. Yeah, imagine running on my own 2 feet. Some of these things look like they're just designed to burn up a lot of time. Ah, Zygor led me to a good spot. Oh, now briny sea cucumbers. I better get a level for this nonsense. What the heck is this for? Whoops. Oh. The Murlocs might have something to say about this. And die. Oh, great. I gotta get 8 of these. I thought I was heading back for a turn-in, but I guess not. Okay, now it's a turn-in. Finally. Yeah, I don't remember that quest. That must be new. Of course, I know someone's going to tell me, it's like, Joe, it's been in for like 5 expansions. It's like, well, it's been that long since I've leveled a Forsaken. I spent a lot of time with Tauren. I'm thinking I don't have enough Forsaken. Okay, level 9. Oh, upgrade available, huh? Ah, captured Scarlet Zealot. So we mix up a little brew and we try it out. Yeah, he got a little upgrade. All right, Gordo's task. Now, from here, yeah, I recognize Gordo. Although he didn't used to wander around here, you would find him on the road and be able to get his task that way. But here, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, is this a... This isn't considered like a rest area? You would think it would be. All right, well, we'll go ahead and we'll end this video here. Join me next time here on Joe Superfan Tebio's PC Gaming channel, where we'll have more fun in the world of Warcraft. And like I said, I'm going to research some add-ons and see which add-on would be good for a holy priest. Join me next time.